Go.
Is AI intelligence helpful or is it harmful to high school students in today's society? In my opinion, I think it is more harmful than it is good. Last year, AI was considered something of the future, something that could help teachers by helping them grade and make homework assignments easier by helping them to not spend as much time coming up with an idea for a class. Maybe it could help make an idea of something for their class to do, and possibly help students by finding different links to topics to help write that essay, or possibly add like little links of information to add to an essay or to an assignment for a teacher to make it seem smarter in a sense, where it was something of the future. Of course, there were going to be problems with it and some little tweaks here and there that weren't perfect in a sense, because AI is computer intelligence, something of a computer that's finding information from all these different places and putting it into one giant paragraph-like essay. But as of today, and as of this year, school year in fact, AI has been added to different rubrics for high school students, from their teachers, and from college professors even, that AI has been prohibited or don't use it unless blah blah blah, because it's taking away the fact of your own work. You're not doing anything. All you're doing is you're adding in a topic and what needs to be done and how many words, where as of information, you're going and looking through different sources and citing them by yourself and putting it into a paragraph-like essay and submitting it as an assignment, where all you do is copy and paste from AI. But as of last year, ChatGPT had over 5 million downloads in the first 5 days of the app running. And ChatGPT is one of the most used AI apps of this year. And from a study by Forbes, that AI will have $307 billion worth on the marketplace by 2027, because AI is such a trending topic and so useful nowadays. And they're saying that 67% will go higher for different markets and businesses, because AI will be more useful and be able to basically take over jobs of people, because AI has been able to learn so much from different sources, and it's becoming more and more advanced every single day, because a computer, it's not just generating the information, it's learning. It keeps learning, so it keeps advancing, because essentially it's just a learning process, but for a computer, even though computers are very, very smart to begin with. But another point that I would like to make is another app that has had quite a bit of popularity today, and as of this year and as this moment, for a lot of high schoolers: Photomath. Photomath is essentially an app that you just take your phone, your iPad, or your computer, and you scan a math problem, and it solves it for you. No work, no effort, but maybe it needs to be done a certain style in a certain way, so you can change the style of how the math problem is solved, and it solves it that exact way for you. Now, math teachers have probably had a problem and have had problems with this app, because it takes away the effort of learning and going over the math process to write down answers and do the math work. And it is very evident that Photomath has been used because on a math paper you didn't do the work and didn't show your work like most teachers, and basically all professors ask for is to see the work. And if you just write down the answer, it's pretty evident you didn't do it, unless it was a calculated problem. But Photomath, as of today, has over 300 million downloads, which means obviously a lot of high schoolers, middle schoolers, maybe a parent of an elementary school parent is using the app to do and solve the work. Now, what does that mean? It means that basically you're not doing any of the work, very similar to Chat GPT, because both are taking out the effort of learning. And if AI is becoming so much more advanced into the future, and as we keep going on, it essentially can take away job opportunities. And if you're not doing the math and you're not doing the work of that professors and your teachers are asking you, you're not learning. Because if we're being honest, when you put in the work and you write down the paper, you learn. Your memory will try to memorize it. Where if you do it from an AI, you're probably not going to look over it again after you submit it and turn it in. Whereas if you do it from paper and submit it that way, you're probably going to memorize it, and you might remember it for that test that's later on in the week or that next month. And if you don't use it, you lose it, essentially. So from today's points of how ChatGPT is kind of corroding the future, and how photomath is and has had very similar problems to ChatGPT, and how Forbes is even saying that it's going to keep growing and that it is going to be used by businesses in the future. It seems like the AI is not going to stop anytime soon, and it is just going to keep growing. So those are my points, and that's where I would like to